She's technology integrator and librarian at the New Franklin Elementary School in Portsmouth. She's also the coordinator and board chair of Seacoast Eat Local. Little shout out for all the awesome things she does that promotes local food movement in New Hampshire. So we love that. Sarah Zoe Patterson.
Myself every second.
And she's given herself 21 seconds.
So we really did steal this idea from somebody else. How many ideas does it take to change a library? And we just love it. So I'm going to talk about a totally no-tech thing that happened in my library that changed everything for us. And I'm shouting, I'm sorry. So we made tons of changes in our library. We painted, we've got games, we're doing all sorts of awesomeness with and without tech. But there's one change that we made that really blew me out of the water because I did not see the ramifications coming. And that is, we have this notebook on the corner of the desk in the library that has been there eons before I arrived, that was a self-checkout for teachers after school. And so when teachers arrived, when the librarian wasn't there after school or before school, they, it looks like this, sort of. They would just write down their name in the book and the last 6 digits of the barcode. And then when I arrived, or the library aide, we would then enter that into the computer so that it was checked out via the computer. So teachers could get the books they want before and after school without waiting for us. And it worked awesome for teachers. They loved it. They're checking out books nonstop. They love it. So one day I arrive and I flip open the notebook. I'm going to enter the books that have been checked out in my absence into the computer. And these 2 girls, 2 kids, did the self-checkout all on their own. And I was like, duh. So we changed the covers. And self-checkout for teachers and students. And we intentionally taught everybody in the school, kindergarten on up to 5th grade, I'm a K through 5, how to do self-checkout. And they go crazy with it. Now, we're there 9 times out of 10. But it's that 10th time that has totally changed the way they behave around library checkout and the way we behave around library checkout. Number one thing is that we don't even worry about when we're not in the library anymore. Like, it's a small school with the teachers and the kids. We're under 350 people, and we do not worry if we're not in the library to check out books. I know that sounds really basic, but for me, I needed this sort of transformational thing to make me realize, they don't need me there all the time, or my assistant. So we teach a lot more classes in classrooms. We do a lot more collaborating in rooms because we don't worry that kids aren't getting the service they need. They leave us sticky notes like crazy. I need this book from that other library. Why don't you have this? I really needed you. Like, they leave us sticky notes and then we go find them. It's okay. But this very basic thing that some kids do 3 times a day for whatever reasons, coming to the library for a motor break, coming to the library for whatever reason, they can do this without our bodies there. So that's totally changed the way I am in my school. This little notebook on the corner of the desk lets me be totally free in my building. The other thing it's done is, we are in a really cool spot in the building if you look at it in one way. Our library is in the very heart of the school. We're the heart of the school. We're also a hallway. You have to go through the library to get anywhere else in the building. And we teach the classes in the middle of that, so there's always like 50 people coming through while we're teaching classes. That's great. But it also means kids can come and check out books while I'm teaching classes, and I don't have to stop and try to finagle anything. They're checking out books anytime they want. I know, again, very basic, I needed it. Spencer, who we saw a couple slides ago, he even knew, like, oh, the page is full, turn the page, I'm going to start the columns again at the top. They're totally self-sufficient with this system. He's got the columns in the wrong order. Who cares? We know what's going on. We know who that kid is. He got the 6 digits right, which is the thing that really, you know, maybe 80% of the time they get the barcode right. The other 20% of the time, we have no idea what book. Not a clue in the world. What was that? And they come back. It's okay. Really not that big a deal. It's, you know, they think they checked it out. I'm not going to tell them otherwise. Teachers still use it. We've got teachers who bring kindergartners down and still use it. Oh, I was saying, like, you know, if I'm in the middle of a class, they're checking out books, and then I was remembering I was going to say, the other cool, fun thing that happens is that kids check out books they're not supposed to check out. Like, their teacher told them, don't check out a graphic novel. They checked out 3 graphic novels in addition to the book they were supposed to check out because there was no adult there to watch them do it. Never mind that later I'm going to go back and see what they did in the notebook, and I know that teacher told them not to check out that book, and they did anyway. It doesn't matter, and it's freed them to just do what they need to do, what they want to do, whenever they do that. So, yes, we lose books, maybe, I don't know, most of them come back. Yes, they don't really write the barcode right 20% of the time. It doesn't matter. All that matters is those happy, smiling faces, loving books, loving their relationship with their library, loving that, yeah, they can talk to me, but they don't have to if they just want to go in and do it whenever they do it. And so, you know, Marcos will tell you, Vordak would not have been his first choice on his own, but because there was no librarian there shoving 10 books at him, he found his favorite series all on his own, and he owns it. We love that. Thank you.